Form, time and attention, and train to failure. This is how you grow in the gym. If you're wondering why you should listen to me, I used to look like this and now I look like this. So you should listen to me because I've seen progress and I can help you see progress as well. I'm not going to waste your time, but I do want to waste it a little bit just because I have to be a YouTuber real quick. And for anyone new, my name's Vanch. I upload 2 self-improvement advice videos a day with practical things that you can apply into your life. So go click on subscribe and post notifications so you can see more of my videos and you see more people who upload videos like this and you'll gain like a positive feedback loop to improve your life. So click on subscribe, post notifications, do that shit. It's a win-win for the both of us. Right, let's attack the first thing, form. Why should you have good form when you're exercises? Why does that matter? Why does it mean that you're going to get bigger muscles in the gym from having good form? Well, if you're trying to focus on an exercise, say a bicep curl with the cables, or even if you're just doing it with a dumbbell, you're trying to do a bicep curl. You have the weight in your hand. If you start swinging it, start bringing it forward with your shoulder, and you don't have the proper form, you're kind of just swinging around, you're going to start using other muscles in your body to help you bring that across. So when you swing it up, you're using kind of your lats, you're using your shoulders, you're using your forearms a bit, and also your biceps are getting used. But you're using a lot more other muscles to help the weight come up than just simply focusing on the one muscle you want to train. The thing is, if you're just starting the gym and you have your newbie gains, you're going to see, oh, I'm growing a bit, but you'll never think about the form because you'll see a bit of progress. The thing is, you'll see 10 times more progress if you did it with the correct form. So form is really important because you don't want to focus the stimulus of doing the weight on another muscle than the one you're trying to train. So if you do that and you focus on the form, so there's a bunch of form videos out there, and I'm sure I'll make a video at some point in the future with like explaining form and the basic exercises and how to grow. But just simply for you, for the moment, just focus on form. If you don't know how to do the form, look on YouTube, find what the form is, and figure out how you can keep the tension on your muscles without going onto like other muscles on your body, and only on the muscle you're trying to train. So that's it. That's one, form. Second one, this one's really important and I didn't understand this, so time under tension, right? When I was starting training in the gym, I was looking through all these videos where it was kind of telling me, oh, you should go up, pause for like 3 seconds and control down for 5 seconds, and then I never understood what that meant, so I was just kind of just doing the weights as per normal. But time under tension, I'll explain it to you in like a really autistic way. It's essentially, when you have the weight in your hands, you know the, say on cables, right, when you're using the cable machine to do a certain exercise, you know the weight that's on there, you don't want it to smack down at the bottom. That's how you keep the muscle under tension. So when you're pulling it up, I want you up here, when you've brought it up, with the right form, as from the last point, you're going to pause, and then you're going to control it down. And you're really going to try feel the muscle, because you're going to feel it at the top. So you're just going to try hold that feeling that you had at the top all the way down. And I don't want you to smack the weight at the bottom. I've seen a lot of people do this at the gym where they can just smack the weight and they relieve all the tension off the muscle, whether it be the chest, their arms, their legs. All the tension that they have gets relieved. So they need to control it down. So this is what you need to do. Control it down and then hold it. Make sure it doesn't tap the bottom, whether it be the cables or even on bicep curls. You don't want to relieve the tension. And then you bring it back up. And then do the same thing again. And yeah, it's a bit long and you don't really want to do it for ages. But the thing is, when you're just starting, you'll obviously see improvements without doing that. But now think about it, if you do start doing these things where it's like, oh, time and attention, good form, then you're going to see 10 times more improvements with your starting gains than if you just kind of swung stuff around. So focus on your time and attention and you'll feel the burn. Because the idea is, right, you're tearing the muscle fibers. So, and when they tear, they'll grow back stronger. And when you have it under time and attention, what happens is that there's more protein synthesis. There's more protein synthesis happening when you're controlling the weight and you're slowing it down, compared to just swinging the weight and going really quickly. So, and it depends on the training style you're going for. But if you're going for simply just hypertrophy and muscle gain, you want to control and keep that time and attention. That's the second point. Let's move on. Number 3. Third one, train to failure. I know the thing is, right, train to failure has become like such a huge concept when going to the gym. And I thought I'd been doing it for ages. Turns out I wasn't. You have to really go past the pain on a lot of muscles. That you hit a certain point of pain and a lot of you pussies are going to stop. And I was doing that for a really long time until maybe a couple months back where I figured out where the actual point of failure is. Thing is, say you're training biceps, right? you'll feel the pain at one point. That pain will come, and you'll think, oh, I can't do anymore, and I'll just stop. But the thing is, your body can really hold a lot of amount of pain and push past that. And if you keep pushing past that, keep going past it, keep enduring that pain, that's failure. That's where you're training to proper failure. And if it's a really hard point to find, because a lot of people don't know where that is. Because once it starts hurting a bit, and then their brain's like, oh, we can't do anymore. And then it's like you get locked and you think you can't do anymore. When you can. You simply have to tell yourself, like, shut the fuck up and keep doing the reps. And if you can keep going, if you just focus on really, squeezing the muscles. So say on leg extensions, when you straighten your leg without the weight and you want to feel your quad, that movement, keep on doing that on the machine until you hit failure, past that pain. Same with the biceps. This movement here where you're really trying to feel the biceps without any weight, when you're getting close to that pain point and it's really burning, just keep thinking about that movement. That, oh, I'm just trying to do this natural movement. And if I keep going, then it'll keep burning, If your muscle isn't in like severe pain after the set has been finished, then you haven't hit failure properly. The thing is, it doesn't mean every set has to be going to failure. I do maybe 2 sets and then my last set will be failure. I do 1 set and then the next set is failure. But I want you to try this, right? When you're trying to find failure, the point, next gym session that you go, whatever exercise you're doing, imagine you're only doing 1 set. You're only doing 1 set of every exercise. Each exercise you go to, that's the last set you'll do on that exercise. So that will incentivize you to know that when you're hitting that point of pain, this is only my last set. So that means I can push to like the complete fucking limits with this. There's no other set after this. So this pain that I'm feeling now will be temporary until I've hit the actual point of failure. So do that in your next session, and that will actually teach you where the next point of failure is. And that's it. That is how you grow in the gym. Just basically training wise, not like food wise, training wise, that is how you grow. I don't care what any other fitness YouTuber, V-Shred bullshit of people have to say. You know the amount of time I spent sitting on my fucking toilet, signing up to V-Shred's free programs, free nutrition plans, to see if I would make any progress, and it just turned out to be a bunch of bullshit. I don't give a shit about any of these other YouTubers or any of these other fitness advice. This is how you grow in the gym. If you follow that to the basics as I explained to you, you will see growth. So hopefully that's been helpful. Thank you for listening to me, man. Go get that shit. Love.